Hey guys, so I almost said swag here because that's what I do on my other channel. I have recorded this like a minute or two after my other video. Well, one of my other videos because I'm gonna upload them at all roughly the same time. The showing off my D&D collection video. I think I'm gonna go with Druid Circle because there isn't really anyone with that name yet. As I'm recording this, probably should have created an account. No one's gonna create an account by the time I'm done with this video. Just to, anyways, I'm showing off my D&D character journal. My Portal Master D&D character journal. Portal Master is the name of the character I'm playing in when I'm a family campaign. The campaign's name. I can't pronounce the campaign's name. It's a Egyptian themed campaign, so it has an Egyptian sounding name. It's ancient Egyptian, I should clarify. But if anyone knows from my Swag Sloth channel that my favorite color is red, and we're wondering why this is blue, I have another character who is probably more red themed than this character. So I'm going to be using red for them. I should probably work more on who's going to be themed around what, because I'm still working on that. But I'll go over that later. Maybe I'll go over it later. I don't know. I still have no idea what I'm doing. This is a drawing of my character Portal Master. I'm getting into the thing now. Let's go over his stats first. We weren't allowed to roll for stats, which is unfortunate because I have really good luck when it comes to stats, especially for this one with the one character who I play. So I'm kind of hoping able to roll for stats for them because that's like that. He's Fritz. He's a homebrew sloth species character. Actually, the first ever D&D character I created. I I don't really have, and yeah, he doesn't really belong to a campaign for the most part. So like, actually, I could start the D&D character journal soon, but not the point. Sorry. So I'm on a tangent. I'm sorry. The point is, I have really good luck when it comes to rolling his stats. Never got to roll this guy's stats. Back to this. So I used point buy. I went with normal human, so I got a +1 in all the stats. I have 12. He is a druid ranger mix. He is a Drake Warden ranger, and I plan on seeing if I can get him some like dimension and realm themed spells. Sorry, I'm like scratching my nose. So 12 strength, +1, 10 +0 dexterity, 15 constitution with +2 modifier, 15 intelligence +2 modifier, 14 wisdom +2 modifier, 15 charisma +2 modifier. If anyone's asking why I didn't make wisdom higher, even though I could have, the thing is, like, the way I built the character, like, I was trying to get everything as even as possible, and like, he only really uses wisdom for casting spells and animal handling, which I still feel like should be a charisma spell. So we're gonna move on, or skill, based on how I've seen animal handling. So we're gonna move on to this stuff now. So all of his stuff most of his stuff are, well, no, that most of his stuff is wisdom actually. It's still the same modifier either way. It doesn't matter. But he's proficient in animal handling, investigation, persuasion, and survival. I think that, yeah, survival. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. He's proficient in strength and dexterity saving throws, passive perception. Yeah, I kind of did this like a scrapbook, and there wasn't really enough room for the normal passive perception thing, so I kind of had to tweak it a bit. And I feel like it looks fine. +5 passive perception. Initiative, he has +0, but he has advantage because he has a magic item that we'll get to later. And +3 proficiency bonus. Character name Portal Master. He has 76 hit points. He has 3d10 and 48 hit die, 30 speed, 17 armor class. Another drawing of him. Yeah, the little inserts I got are kind of stick to each other. And I have a bit of trimming to do when it comes to a couple of things, but Portal Master, another name up there. Personality traits. I'm not gonna go through all that. Honestly, it's just like typical druid stuff. No, like he protects animals. I didn't really know what to put there from him, to be honest. So I'd put protects animals, enjoys learning. His ideals is he wants to have like a legacy. I wrote legacy because that's like all the other things I had seen had like one word. Now, when I say legacy as an ideal, it sounds stupid, but I really have no idea. Oh, sorry. I really have no idea how to. Now for flaws, he's naive, because he's from a different dimension. He is. Yeah, I just actually need to run that past the GM. Those are just stuff that I written down so I don't forget. And I also forgot his other languages, which I need to put down there, actually. His 20 GP. He is Ranger 3, Druid 4. I didn't really put I think I did a custom background, so I just did question marks. I put human question mark because he's from a different realm and no one really knows what he is, but he is human. He is chaotic good. My handwriting's so large I wouldn't have room, so I just abbreviated chaotic. What is... oh, yeah, features and traits. That's... I don't... Oh, right, so it describes his look. Bright, colorful, segmented plated armor, red hood and cape with shoulder fur, bright white eyes and overly shadowed face, and then black boots. Here is some fur, skin, and hair. I put an age. I put question marks because I didn't know what to fill that out for, and I just didn't want to know. I put 6'6" because he's always wearing boots, and normally he'd be 5'5", but he has inch in heels. His eyes are white. He is 300 from like the relatively strong as the armor. He comes from the RAA, the Realms Authority Association. Spent his time learning about ancient Egypt. Sorry, I keep biting my tongue as I'm speaking because it kind of like I bit it and then it keeps sliding around my mouth because now there's a bump there from when I bit it. He's also spent time helping animals in the forest. Basic druid folk stuff. This is sideways. This is I need to fill this out, but the Realms Association Authority kind of has control over all the realms, and I'll get into like the actual like story and how the Realms Association like fits into the campaign story later. But there's the Realms Association Realms Authority Association symbol. That's like there. Oh, there. Okay. I never actually filled out most of the spells, but here are his attacks. Longsword, Trident of Warning. Oh, I forgot to do the extra dot. Whatever. Trident of Warning, which is abbreviated to TOW. Crossbow. I don't know. I didn't mean to add that extra swoosh. Primal Savagery is abbreviated to Primal Sav. Poison Spray is Poison Sp. Hunter's Mark is Hunt MRK or Mark. Thunder Wave, Flame Blade, Seer Smite. Yeah, I don't really have any of the spells filled out yet. So let me fast forward to the thing I do have, the one thing I do have filled out for the most part. This is because he's a Drake Warden. He has a Fire Drake I had gotten the DM to give him, or well, working on getting, like, the DM says yes. I'm just trying to figure out how the concept should work. But it's soon he's gonna have a rock drake. The flame drake has 20 hit points, 40 speed, 17 armor class. 16 strength, 20 dexterity, 15 constitution, 8 intelligence, 14 wisdom, 8 charisma. It can do bite and fuse strikes, and then that's pretty much it. Except for the actual stat part. Now we go into inventory. Trident of warning, closed common, crossbow, bolts, crossbow light. Oh, it was light, not large. That's fine. Half plate, long sword, pot, like iron pot, shield, shovel, smith tools. I think I had used the folk hero trait, like the background stuff, so you'd actually getting off a little more proficiencies. But crowbar, hammer, piton, I don't know how to pronounce that, but piton. Rope, tinderbox, torch, and water skin, and then notes, which I haven't filled out because I still need to talk to the DM about what's happened and what I should write down note-wise. We have 5 minutes of time before I should be ending this. I'm going to. So I got the character journal idea from, I think her channel name's Ginny D. I'll link the video down in the description. She's much more competent at this stuff than I am, and probably than I'll ever be. But I got the idea from her. I have 2 other D&D journals that I need to fill out. One's red, probably gonna be Fritz, because Fritz wears a red cape and has some red accents in his armor. Or maybe there'll be another character who fits it even better. I don't know. I plan on getting a black one for this other character I plan on doing, who's this mutant character with spider. But I'm still working on the concept, but basically he's a human who got experimented on, so now he has these little spider appendages that have these daggers at the end. I still need to work out if that would be allowed in the campaign. I don't have a campaign where I'll be playing him yet, but I should figure out what that should be. And then I plan on so there's this sloth character from Curse of Strahd campaign I was in that have since fizzled out. That character that already existed, but I had kind of figured out how to put him into Curse of Strahd. I feel like he worked really well with the rest of the party. He was comic relief. And technically his fur is black gray. So I might either do black for him, or I might do brown, and then do some masking tape and have a root beer bottle, because the character was obsessed with root beer. So this D&D journal stuff. If when I end up making more, I'll share them with you. Or actually, I have been working on this other character, Reginald, who's this parrot Aarakocra, who comes from a factory that makes Reginalds, and I might use red for him and then brown for Fritz, and then I'll have a different brown with root beer pattern for Sloth, which was the name of this Sloth character. Because I couldn't think of a name before the campaign ended. So that's going to be it for me today. I will see you all later in the Druid Circle, or corner, depending on what I think it's a base Druid Circle. I will see you all later in the Druid Circle. Bye!